Hey you guys, back again after a long vacation off of painting on YouTube and drawing and whatnot. I'm for those of you guys that don't know, I just started a recent work about, and it's pretty much just coming along pretty well. I like how it's coming along. Had a few forks in the road, wasn't satisfied with certain things, but nonetheless, it's shaping up pretty well, and I'm actually enjoying it right now. The main theme of the work is supposed to be starvation. Okay, like when you see starvation in other countries, and you see people that they have food, but they really aren't necessarily able to get it or afford it. So I guess that's what inspired this pick for me, and I just really just started using my little chalk pencil here that I have, a charcoal pencil that I have, and I started putting in shadows and with that. So I'm gonna just show you guys what I've actually done. All right, so I'm gonna try to explain this as much as I can so that way it makes sense. Okay, so for you guys, this work here is of a nude woman. She's somehow shrouded in all this darkness. She can't um, really see. She's crying, and for some reason, she seems to be starving. And I know my anatomy and everything is a little off on this. It's not really correct, but that's intentional. So, um, you see that she's crying, and she has like this sort of beaten look on her face, and she's like her chin and nose and everything, her mouth placement is very odd. That's intentional as well too. The spinal area and everything that you see there, I try to really try with that. I'm gonna get some oil paint to actually go in this portion, but and I'm gonna explain the belly here so that you guys actually know what exactly I did. The belly here is not doesn't represent her being, so you guys know, it doesn't represent her being pregnant or anything like that. If you've ever seen those videos in like Africa where you see starving children, and you see that they tell you that these children need food, but yet their bellies are like very huge, and they're pot bellies. This is inflammation that's going on in her stomach from starvation. Lack of protein. I forget the name of the word, but you can Google it in, and you'll probably find out on Google what the actual word is. And she's sitting underneath all this fruit. She's sitting underneath all this food, and she's supposed to be chained down to a post. It'll probably represent some sort of punishment or regret or whatever. But nonetheless, the pick represents starvation. I just thought it'd be ironic to put it there. A lot of this work here, when you see people on the train and they might ask for money or they might ask for food, how people are so passive to people that really legitimately, because not all people are really out there trying to pull a con game and say that they're hungry, and they really aren't. You know, if you ride the subways in New York City, you'll see those people, and it's actually kind of funny. But sometimes there really are people that's out there really need food, and the passiveness of people is kind of what inspired me to draw this picture. And it's going to be oil painted a little bit more later on, but that's pretty much the it of what the idea of the picture is. If you guys can see this here, I started with some oil paint and up on the top portion here. I don't know if you guys can really make it out. It's still got some kind of stuck there. I have to fix it just a little bit slightly, but I'll leave it there for now. Actually, it came off. Okay, good. And I'm gonna put some more acrylic here. This is gonna be like my sort of like underlining shadow that helps bring the person that's here crying out in the picture. so that she stands out. And I'm gonna put some black here on the sides, maybe some rocks and things like that, almost appearing as if she's in sort of a pit cave, I guess, or whatever. And that's pretty much all I wanted to tell you guys on this picture here. Let's get a different angle so you guys can actually see it. Try to shine some light on it. But that's pretty much it for this picture. This is everything that I've did, all the work I'm working on for now, and I think I got my point across as much as I'm possibly going to. Let's shine this light off. That I'm possibly going. Just want to let you guys know that maybe sometime this year or next year, I'm gonna start applying to get in some sort of an art gallery, because I think it's very important for me to socialize with other versus using the internet. It's better to use in person. What was I gonna say? In person. I guess social skills with other artists, so you can learn from them and learn from experience. So I'm gonna try to get with a part of some kind of art gallery, because this thing has to go somewhere. It has to have a journey, has to have a place, and it has to have a purpose. Part of its purpose, and just put a testament out there as to what's going on in the world. But that's it for now, and bye.